Good evening, everyone. Today, my topic is fake health news and online self-diagnosis, help or harm for patients. The first part, introduction. So, um, today I will talk about the background of this issue, two different views, some real evidence, and finally, my own opinion. Many people use the internet for health information. They do this because going to the doctor can be expensive and sometimes difficult. The internet is fast and free, but the problem is that not all health information online is true. Some is correct, but much is fake or misleading. This fake news can confuse people and change their health choices. Some patients trust what they see online more than doctors. This can be very dangerous. So that my big question is, does online self-diagnosis help patients or does it harm them? Second, the issue. So why does people search online for health? One reason is money. In many countries, healthcare costs are high. People try to save money by avoiding doctors. Another reason is convenience. The internet is quick and available 24 hours a day. But the problem is that the internet mixes reliable and unreliable sources. Patients cannot always tell the difference. Research shows that when people search too much, they feel overloaded and tired. This is called information overload and information fatigue. When people feel this way, they stop checking carefully and they just accept what they looks familiar. One study explains a clear process: searching, overload, fatigue, wrong belief, sharing fake news. This shows how quickly misinformation spreads, starting from one patient who is simply looking for answers. And this is the main issue. So why does people want to save money, time and money, but in the end, they may risk their health? For the third part, it's my two perspectives. So for the first perspective, harms of fake health news. So many studies prove this. The research shows that using social media more often makes people more likely to believe false health news. One study on cancer attitudes found that when people see a lot of fake health news online, they're less likely to believe that medicine is making progress in cancer treatment. This shows that misinformation does not only confuse people about small things, it can also reduce their trust in modern medicine. During COVID-19, many people believe fake curses. For example, some people drank unsafe remedies they found online. Instead of getting better, they became worse. Some even died. Another study tested people with true and false health posts. The results showed that people were correct only about 69% of the time. They often judge by how the post looked, not by the real sources. If the post looked professional, people trusted it, even when it was false. So this perspective is very clear that fake health news misleads patients, delayed treatment, reduces trust in doctors, and can risk lives. And this is my second perspective, the potential value. Um, so for my second perspective is that online self-diagnosis can be helpful, if it's only used carefully. Searching online can save time and money. Patients can learn basic knowledge about their symptoms. This can help them prepare better questions before visiting a doctor. In rural or poor areas, online tools may be the only option when hospitals are far away. Patients often have no choice in this case. Self-diagnosis may give them first guidance. There are also new technologies like AI apps that can support mental health screening. These apps can give people quick feedback and sometimes reduce their anxiety. Reading online can also increase health awareness. For example, people may learn the importance of exercise or diet. But all studies agree that these tools cannot replace doctors. They are only safe when they are part of professional care. If patients depend only on the internet, so the risks are very high. And now is my own analysis part. So now in my own view, I think that online self-diagnosis does does have some values, but the dangers are stronger than the benefits. First, fake health news can delay treatment. Patients may trust false curses instead of real medicines. This can make illness worse. Second, heavy searching often makes people tired and confused. This leads to wrong beliefs. Some patients even share these wrong ideas with friends and family, making the problem bigger. Third, appearance tricks us. Many people believe posts that looks real but are actually fake. This shows how easy it is to be misled. But I also believe we cannot stop people from using the internet. People will continue to search for health information. So the best solution is not to ban self-diagnosis, but to make it safer. We need reliable health website and apps. We need rules and regulations to reduce fake news. People also need skills to check sources, like looking at the author, the dates, and also the references. So that, in conclusion, online self-diagnosis can help, but only when it's combined with doctors and real medicine care. So, and also that, to conclude, the internet makes health information easy to find, but also easy to misread. Fake health news can reduce trust, delay treatment, and spread wrong beliefs. And also that self-diagnosis can be useful, but only if people use trusted website, understand the limits of AI tools, and still see doctors for real diagnosis and treatment. And so that these are my references, and thank you very much.